what do we mean when we talk about the formal elements in art? Here are some. First one, line. What types of lines can you see and recognise in this artwork? You need to be commenting on the thickness of the lines. Are they symmetrical? Do they cross over? Has the artist used curvy lines, hatching, pointillism, scumbling? Is there an intent for the way that the lines have been used? So all the different types of lines that you can think of, and you need to be commenting exactly what you see. Second one, tone. So this is the lightness or the darkness of something. You want to be commenting on the tonal value. Is there a really, really dark part of the painting, for example? Is there a really light part of the artwork? Comment on these, and what is the intention for this lightness and this darkness? Does it create a mood, for example? Shape. Are there regular symmetrical shapes? Are they shapes that we know and recognise? Or are they quite abstract? We want to be commenting on things like spheres, cubes, cones that you can see, but also just the outside edge, so the outline of the artwork, and is that a shape that you recognise? If it is a three-dimensional shape, we are commenting on form. So we need to be thinking about these 3D shapes, sculpture, 3D work, and that kind of outside edge that you want to be commenting on. Next one, texture. Two types of texture. There is actual texture, which is the texture you can physically feel with your hands, something maybe a cracked surface that the artist has created that you can touch. And then we also have the type of texture, a visual texture that you would be able to try to create with a pencil. So has the artist tried to make texture in their artwork through painting or another technique, and have they created texture that looks textured but actually isn't to touch? So they're the two types of textures. Colour, refer to the colour wheel. So make sure that you're commenting on the collection of colours that have been used. There will be an intent, a purposeful selection of that colour palette. So you need to recognise, are the colours harmonious? Do they sit next to one another on the colour wheel? Are they opposite to one another? What is the intention for the selection of colours in the artwork? Pattern. So using all these things above, artists can use pattern in their artwork. But is the pattern symmetrical? Is it a pattern that is man-made, so one that's been constructed, or is it a natural pattern, something like an animal print? I hope this helps to understanding the formal elements.